I'm Benjamin van der Wetering. I'm a bookbinder by profession. My main job is book conservation, but sometimes I get special commissions to make some special bindings. This is one of the very specials I have got this year.
My name is Mary Plunkett and I am a graphic designer and letterpress printmaker.
I'm Senator Susan O'Keefe and I'm the chair of Yeats 2015, which is the 150th birthday celebrations for the poet William Butler Yeats.
What's being done here at the moment is I am printing a very limited edition book for St. Patrick's Day. It is a 20-page little small book with 8 poems each. And they vary slightly throughout the book, so they're all getting a very limited edition of one book that is made specifically for them.
It was very difficult to choose 8 poems for each of President Obama and Vice President Biden because, of course, Yeats's work is so extensive.
The real inspiration behind doing it like this was the fact that the Yeats 2015 not only celebrates W.B. Yeats, but the whole family, and this would include Elizabeth Corbett Yeats, who ran the Cuala Press.
We have to measure it all out from the beginning, so it's not a prefab product. It has to be made. We have to source the materials. You have to source the nice marbled papers with it in order to compile it into a beautiful organized binding.
All the text is set by hand in metal type, in lead type, and then it is all put together into a chase, placed into a machine like this, and printed each piece by hand.
We start at the beginning is binding these 2 sections, these sets of loose sheets, together into what we call a book block.
To print one page, I would go to a case of type, set up a composing stick, you set your line length, set a line of type, you put lead in between each line, you go through. You can only set about 4 lines at one time in a composing stick, so you don't have to take it out. So in a poem you might set 3 or 4 times. This will take you anything from maybe an hour to a few hours depending on the layout of the piece.
And then the book block gets complemented with beautiful end papers. And after that we make the case, which will go around the book block. And finally you have a leather-bound binding. And as a final step, we make a beautiful slipcase.
In the end, we chose something beautiful like The Lake Isle of Innisfree, a poem that everybody knows. A poem like Adam's Curse that people won't know at all. It's a very deep and very dense poem, very interesting poem. A poem called The Choice, which is one of my favourites. And of course Red Hanrahan's song about Ireland, which, if you like, embodies the whole of Yeats's thoughts about Ireland. So I hope that we've given the 2 men something interesting, something beautiful, something historical and something very special.
Finally, this is the end product with 3 leather-bound books. One for the President Barack Obama and one for the Vice President Joe Biden.